Good night, guys. A good, great night to all of those who tuned in to the realest thing in the world, coming to you from somewhere in the world. Now, I have purposely refrained from saying anything as it relates to the Mohameds because it brings some peace to see them drowned in their own filth. Knowing our background, knowing our history. When I say our, myself and the Mohammed's history, right? See them fight up and go down in Sucsan, not realizing that you don't get out from Sucsan. I saw something today and I followed no matter where in the world I am, I follow the court matter. And I saw there was an adjournment today. And I must say this clearly. Nobody should wish sickness on anybody. It's not nice. I suffer from attacks of gout. If you know what's gout, gout has been likened to women pregnancy. So all women who have given birth would know that pain. Right? Gout is like that. I don't wish sickness on anyone. So when I saw and heard that Nazar Mohammed, father of Azzuddin Mohammed, one of the two men who have been sanctioned, indicted, and now being extradited by the United States of America for gold smuggling, I was concerned when I saw that he was not feeling well. This is a man I sat with at tables and had discussions with. We had arguments, we would have had our differences, but nobody wants to see anybody sick. I don't think anybody in their righted mind should want to see anybody sick. So when I heard that he was ill this morning, I was genuinely concerned. I tried to figure out, what is going on? What is wrong with him? Given the attempts that the Mohammeds have made consistently to put a halt to the inevitable, they are going to be extradited. Nobody can stop that. What Trump wants, Trump gets. Nobody can stop that. So when I saw it, I said, man, it's genuine sickness. You don't talk down a man who is sick. And you wish anybody who is sick a fast recovery. I could tell you that. So I had my genuine concerns and calculated. I wonder which hospital he's at. Right? I wonder what happened. Now, before I get into my facts, before I get into my facts, I ain't bringing nothing. I ain't selling nothing. I ain't got none addition. No coloring in the curry. I haven't got coloring in this curry. This thing bunjal dry. You never got no water thing inside this thing. This thing bunjal dry for you. Right? Now listen to this. This is what transpired in the court today. You get two versions. One from the lawyers for the Americans and one from the Mohammed's lawyers. So just listen to this and you'll get an understanding of exactly what transpired in the court. Then I will go into details to show that the Mohammeds are unscrupulous. When a man is going to call sickness on himself, get doctors and hospitals involved, lawyers involved, I am concerned as to the level of naivety with the magistrate. I'm worried. Because I will show you a document. I ain't no doctor. I care to some doctors and I Google the document. The document makes no sense. You understand? Listen to this.
Is the adjournment something that is fair at this time given what...
Oh my God.
And what was reported this morning? What did you hear?
We wish Nazar Mohammed well. We wish him a speedy recovery. These things happen. Nothing we could do.
And I know you mentioned about the strain on the taxpayers' purse and all of that. There is a cost every time this matter is adjourned.
Always, there's a cost. Even the court has to mobilize itself from a different jurisdiction to be here. Prosecutors have to.
Are you open to having Mr. Nazar Mohammed appearing via virtually?
Very. I think the law allows for that. And I think that is a very good solution.
Okay.
If he needs to rest, I think that can be accommodated like that by the court, and I would ask for that to happen.
Did you see documentation this morning on his illness? And that satisfied
The documentation didn't say he was hospitalized, but we understand that he is worsened today.
Okay.
And we understand the circumstances.
Mr. Pundit, for public record, is it necessary for Mr. Nazar to be present in court at this stage of the proceedings?
That's a very good question. Extradition proceedings are unique and procedures not carefully set out. However, in July 2024, normal preliminary inquiries were abolished, and now all these types of matters have to be done by way of paper committal. Under the Paper Committal Act, there is an allowance for the absence of an accused person for the proceedings. Previously, during normal PIs, the accused had to be present because when depositions are taken, they have to witness it. They have to witness the person signing the deposition. But under the new regime in Guyana, if someone is sick and if that person consents to the accused representing him in his absence, then the lawyer presenting being present in court, the matters can go ahead. I don't think that the lawyer for Mr. Mohammed may have been able to get his consent to appear for him today in his absence, but it would be helpful if that lawyer requests that consent in time for the next set of proceedings.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, this is what the U.S. lawyers had to say. That is what the U.S. lawyers had to say. You will hear what the lawyers for the Mohameds had to say. Now, bear in mind, I have never heard about anybody going to the hospital with a lawyer. Mohammed went to the hospital with his lawyer this morning. His lawyers advising him how to be sick. Who does go to hospital with a lawyer? It's concerning. Now, listen to what the Mohammed's lawyer had to say.
Hi, good day. Your client, we heard in the court, is ill and there's an adjournment. Are you prepared, or is the court, based on what happened this morning, prepared to have Mr. Mohammed appear virtually?
No. At least if he feels much better, he will come on the next occasion. But as of now, I don't think the magistrate is willing to entertain too much virtual appearances. Because even counsel...
So is the magistrate for the court, or Durjan? We're going, I understand, I'm confused. Is the magistrate the one who makes the decisions, or Durjan making the decision? He knows what the magistrate is willing to do. His client has a serious matter that he needs clarification on. He needs to know the truth. He needs either to face justice or get justice. How Mr. Durjan knows what the magistrate is going to do? These are some of the concerns the citizens have.
For the USA asked to appear virtually on the next occasion, and that was resisted.
Okay, what about the case in which we were just told that the defendant could sign or could agree to have the procedures observed by the defense attorney, and so it's not necessary for him to be here?
We don't believe that that's a correct statement of law. And in any event, there is no such consent. All right?
Thank you.
Have a good day.
This man went to the hospital, forget the client never come to court, and the girl asked, why you didn't sign? They set that up. You want to know how I know? The lawyer for one of the lawyers for the United States government, Glenn Hanneman, was very forgiving. If you ever see a prescription that got BS in it, and I ain't tell you about biprotasol or nothing else, I talk about bullshit. If you ever see a medical document that we could list as bullshit, recommending bullshit, it is this document that I will now show you that came from the Woodlands Hospital, signed off on by a doctor named Vladimir Mendez Rodriguez. It's crazy. Crazy. Look at this document. Look at this. Now, I will go through certain parts of this document for you. We can start from the beginning. This was the document that was presented in court today. This was the document, the exact document that was presented in court today. Now hear what it says. First thing, the lawyer for Nazar Mohamed and the son, Azadeen Mohammed, say just carry father to the hospital. This document was created on February the 7th, Saturday. You imagine a magistrate watching a document like this and give the man an adjournment because he said he's sick this morning? Now, here was the funny thing. Not that this is a document and the document exists. I am telling you, if you've ever seen a document that recommends BS, it is this document. There is a high recommendation that the judicial system could eat shit from what is stated in this document. Here, laugh. I will go through in detail for you. We ain't got no long story. This document is posted on my page. Y'all go and figure it out. Y'all go and figure it out. Now, here what the document state. To whom it may concern, does he? To whom it may concern. Summary, Nazar Mohammed, 72-year-old male patient with history of, here now, me know all them fancy word, ischemic heart disease, coronary angiogram, was done in August the 5th, on August the 5th, 2024. So since 2024, Nazar Mohammed was found to have a heart condition. It goes on to stipulate and state what are the different levels, percentage of blockage or whatever that he has, right? It suggested that he get 2 stem were performed, so he get treatment for it. He got 2 stents. He got diabetes or issues synonymous with diabetes. Issues that comes with diabetes. Right? And he got arterial hypertension. Bear in mind, Nazar Mohammed is 70 years when he get this thing. Right? So he had surgery on January the 24th. They find out this thing in August the 5th, 2024. So they bring you in the hospital. What Woodlands do? Bring up your old record. What your old record got to do with today, this morning? For saying, here it say. Here it say. This is Saturday. This is a document that was created at Woodlands Hospital on Saturday. I'm going to go through just now and give you all some flingings and we can go into details. Now, it got vital signs. Hey, I ain't going into the yet. They got heart and respiratory PE, unremarkable, no edema. They got diagnostic. They got 3 issue. What's we believe is one of the big issue make as Nazar Mohammed didn't go to court today. He got hard wax in his ears, right ear impacted wax. He got wax in his ears hard like his son, them not here. He tell the boy he is hard. This time is he is hard. Right? recently, number 3, recently cataract surgery. What I got to do with today court matter? Me recently had an enlargement. You think I could go to the court and say, yes, sir? Me recently had something dragged for my knee. Me can go and tell the court and tell her, me recently had something dragged for my knee. You imagine I go to the court and say, Your Honor, I recently went to Brazil and enlarged my penis. I can't be walking around the court with a big loller like this. You understand? And the judge or the magistrate saying, oh, yes, I understand the situation. Yes, sir, Your Honor, well, since it gets so big, I get in difficulties walking around. You understand? Recently, no. Let me break it down for y'all. What unscrupulous is. Nazar Mohammed had heart problem. You go and look it after. Nazar Mohammed recently was going to different doctors trying to get them for he no go court today. When me I go everybody to find out what. This is not no thing. All over there. Recently, trying to get, I don't know how this doctor from Woodlands fall into this now. In no way, shape or form. I'm accusing, I don't even know if they come under malpractice, but I'm not accusing Woodlands of malpractice. Dr. Norris is my doctor at Woodlands. Any issue I got, I always go to Woodlands. Couple months ago is every day for 2 weeks I've been going at Woodlands. Many doctors I see at Woodlands. Why you want to know? Is how much money you gotta get him. Forget a document. You gotta go and read the document. I can't make up this thing. If you never see a prescription with mark BS, this is one. This is a prescription for BS. Imagine when the man go to the hospital for thing we diagnosed with 2 years and get looked after. The man bring up the man medical history. Here what they do. They bring up the medical history added to this document. Check the pressure and everything else and it's okay. Then put down diagnostic. You got wax in your ears. They don't find nothing. No edema. Nothing. Then they got a recommendation. Physical and psychological rest without stress for 2 weeks. Physical and psychological. I never heard of. I send this document to some medical professionals. People say, who does bear in mind, you need physical and psychological rest, and you ain't give you something. Like if you got ADHD, you give something for calm you down. You need physical and psychological rest for 2 weeks, but you ain't giving no medication for calm you down. Wait, tense? He tense? He tripping? You don't give people things for calm them down when they're tripping? This is the recommendation. And the plan, the tablets that he was recommended or prescribed is a top up on the medication we use all the time. I can't make up these days. You want a sick day off? Go to Woodlands. Woodlands got a deal. You got to find it from Mohameds. How much is pay for something like that? But Woodlands got a deal. Woodlands got the deal. The best deal on prescription. Sick day. You know, Guyanese like them. It's a Guyanese thing. You can't mention Mohammed. It's a Guyanese thing. Play sick. Right? Play sick. Now, who does call sickness for yourself? And tell me something. You calling sickness for yourself at a time when every Guyanese would love to go to America to get medical treatment. And people right now walking tirelessly to carry you to America, where you could get rest and treatment. What really you want in your life, big man? Wait, you trying to tell me the most ungrateful dog in the world got to come and tell you is what's going on? What more you want in your life, big man? You are at a position where you can be taken to America for medical treatment. Look after all you problem. Plus there's about 3 to 5 years of rest waiting for you. And you will have your son there to help you. Who refusing though? What game really I'll play, man? What game really I'll play? You pulling a mingo upon we? Is a mingo, your son done as opposition leader. You ain't got to play mingo no more. That was the election gimmick. This is unscrupulous. You imagine if a poor man did that to the system? You imagine if a poor man did that to the system? When I look at it, I sit down, I say, oh God, big man sick. Give you a break. But you know me already. Being the most ungrateful dog that I am. I start dig, and I start dig, and I start dig. And then I end up with this document. The BS prescription. If you want to, I don't know what's the price. You got to talk to Mr. Mohammed himself about that. No, all jokes aside, the courts was misled today. I don't know if it's as a result of the naivety of the magistrate. It is becoming very concerning. After so many things done by the Mohammed to divert the course of justice, the magistrate was willing to facilitate them again today with a document from Saturday. No. Mohammed wasn't admitted. He wasn't admitted. So anybody could go to the hospital and say, oh God, my heart hurting me. Oh, but everybody will go to court. Heart does hurt them. It's not easy. Court is not an easy thing. You understand? Just like fetching pounds of gold. But strain your hand, you strain your heart, you strain your knee. You understand? So we go into the document. What the document do you know? So diagnostic. Ischemic heart disease. Diabetic mellitus. Banging prostate. Hydroplasis. Diabetes neuropath. This is one thing, right? No, y'all forgive me. Me know all them bigger. The second thing, bear in mind, they say so, is what he had and he get treated for since 2024. Number 2, right ear impacted, wax, hard for oiling. Right? You gotta put oil in your ears. Recently, cataract surgery. They diagnosed that recently he had cardiac surgery. You imagine going to a doctor, the doctor giving you a paper for say, oh, you had a flu. You had COVID-19 last year. You understand? You had COVID in 2020, you had COVID, right? So here was the plan. Continue with same medication for heart diabetes, arterial hypertension, and prostate disease. Continue with same medication. Then give you nothing more. Because they find nothing wrong with it. Then they give some injection. You see this injection here? ING, wherever it is. Watch. This is what this injection is. Here what the injection will do. Do not purpose. The injection aim to help. This is simple Google. The injection aim to help the body in case where there's a deficiency in certain B vitamin and support nerve health. That man give you a boost up. That man decide to give you a boost up. Give you a little boost. Now, watch this medication here. Right? This medication here, watch what this medication I do now. This one, mechanism, it works to set in the central nervous system to reduce pain. Remember if a man tell you got pain, you give something for pain. You understand? You give something for pain. Simple, this is Google search, you know. This is Google I put in upon. Now then it comes down. Here with the bacchanal start. And where this comes, continue with same treatment for ear and come back for wash during the week. For wash out the ears. So Wednesday you're going to wash out the ears. This is the next code day. So he get wax in the ears. Can't hear what the magistrate said. Now, what becomes concerning, and I had some medical professionals look at it, is this thing here at the bottom. If you look at what is being said here, physical and psychological rest without stress for 2 weeks. Now, how much money you could get, doctor, for write something like that? Now, bear in mind, this is on my page. This is on my page. You could go and sit and write the whole story. Right? But I know, not all I know for read. Or not all I like read. So I decide to come out. You understand? And break it down for y'all. This is a document. This is the document that the Mohameds was able to take and care and show the magistrate. Bear in mind, the next thing is, right? Me ain't telling you. This is a matter of fact. The Mohameds got this document since Saturday. You see what's the date of the document? You see where the document come from? It come from Woodlands Hospital. You see what's the date of the document? They went this morning. Mohamed went to the hospital again this morning with his lawyer. Who does go hospital with lawyer? There is no record. Now, if you look at this, hey, y'all read the document piece. The document states, here when Mohamed went to the hospital with, today, where the hell the cursor there? Today, came to cardiology outpatient. He went to outpatient, that's on Saturday, clinic for follow-up and complain of breathing difficulty, ear pain, loss of balance, dizziness, right leg cramp and numbness. He went for a follow-up. Now, watch here. Check the vital signs. I'm going to see the document on my page. Read and share the story. Take the document. Send it to your doctor and let it tell you. The vital signs we do. Remember this guy do a test when you go. When they do the vital signs, everything normal. It's supposed to be 130, 132 over 80 for a man of his age. But imagine he walk in the place. One speed gun in the place. Gun and sit down and start checking. You know when you go in the hospital, just check your vital signs first. So he think a little high. But it's normal for a 72-year-old man to have those vital. Everything normal for he. They can't find nothing wrong with he. They say the psychological rest he need. Yeah? You just get psychological rest? How psychologically it is rest without medication? You can ask the Mohameds and Woodlands Hospital. Woodlands Hospital got the deal. Woodlands Hospital got the deal, and Mohameds know how much is paid for get the deal. So anytime you call Azadin, ask him how his father got the thing. Right? You go to my page and you read the document. They can't deny them. Me can't make up nothing. This is the document they were able to go today with their lawyer. Their lawyer misled. No less than misled the court. Here the son. And showing the father lie down. Now, y'all remember a picture like this circulate with me?
Yes, he's at the hospital.
He's not hospitalized.
Yes, he is.
Be hospitalized.
Yes, he's there.
Okay.
Well, let me
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Here now. Y'all remember, you know when you go forget your heart test, if you go and say your chest hot in you, they might test you. Remember the time when Azadine said, put up a picture like that with me and said, pray for me? Yeah, remember the time? Nothing wrong with me. I go for do my regular heart test and I take out a picture and I send and show he. He post it up and say, pray for me. He father go say he heart out. So the test he show he there in the hospital, sir. Nothing wrong with him, man. How can the court accept that? Now this man went wrong to several doctors. I wait to see the next doctor. Who gonna follow Doctor, what is doctor name? Dr. Vladimir Mendez Rodriguez. I wait to see who follow the part. I wait to see which hospital. Who taking the next big P? Because I would glad if Woodlands Hospital would issue a statement explaining what happened there. I would love for them to explain. It's public. Nobody can claim them not see the document. Woodlands could come and say there's not a document. There got many things that could happen. They could come and say there's not a document. The doctor could come and say there's not his signature. That was the document that was presented in court today. There's the document there. Yeah, I'll go and look at it and see it makes sense. I write a whole article breaking it down into pieces for you. This is a deliberate. Now, I am concerned about the magistrate's logic. If she know this man dodging so, this man making the excuse, this man run to the court and says she not right, this man doing all kind of thing, next thing this man start playing sick. How much opportunities will the Mohameds get to pervert the court of justice, the courts of justice? How many opportunities? That document on the 7th. Where is the document showing that Nazar Mohamed was admitted to the hospital today, this morning? The court system is being made a joke. The Mohammed's liar, Durjan, looked like he would do anything for money. That's madness. That is madness. Durjan seemed to be a person who would do anything for money. He was at the hospital this morning. What liars do the hospital? Is he caring? Eh? Guyanese, be vigilant. And we're waiting to see which is the next hospital and doctor. Because, you know, that man, when I start digging, I start making calls. Clerks. Medical assistants. People start calling me as yo critic, you understand? Because you remember they there right there. The man went wrong. The man even tried to get him out to do the cardiac surgery. for say he can't go court. Any professional, medical professional, right in senses wouldn't do anything like that. I don't even think the man understand we get himself into. You imagine signing a name to a document like that? I know, doctor, you're going to see the documents. You're there online, I don't post it up. I am putting medical practitioners and the judicial system on notice. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, tread lightly. Lightly. People are looking. People from all over the world looking at Guyana and wondering what nonsense is going on. What nonsense. And again I say, I still go to Woodlands Hospital. Woodlands Hospital is still my hospital of choice. I just go to Balwant Singh Hospital and get different treatments at the different hospitals. I have never found, I don't even know if that could be categorized as malpractice. I would want to think malpractice is a physical thing. But when you get people writing, doctors doing things like that, they know that people in the country looking at everything with the Mohameds. They meant to try to transfer a vehicle behind the name, and everything is being scrutinized with the Mohameds. You could lose your visa. When the Americans realized what the doctor did was deliberate. Eh? I'm asking myself, I asking myself if the magistrate is so naive that she conscious. This document, she see the document dated Saturday. Will they produce a document that he was admitted? He was not admitted today. This morning when Mohamed went to the hospital, the concerns that he had was not grave enough to have him there, even to give him saline. Like guys, they even feel that the body was so low for Boosie up. They just check you and send you away. He go and lie down, chest pain, lie down and take some checkers and it says, all right, go along. Woodlands Hospital needs to come clean with the Guyanese people. They have a lot of patients. I too. Outside of my investigative journalistic process, I am a client of Woodlands. And I want to know what happened there. What happened there? The citizens of this country are owed an explanation. Because we go there every day and put we trust in Woodlands Hospital. There are many doctors that I go there and I trust with my life and will still trust with my life. But I want to know what's going on there. We're owed an explanation. And the magistrate need to be more vigilant with the Mohameds and the lawyers because she was deliberately misled. The court was misled by Durjan. The courts are being abused. The courts are being made like a circus. That has to be addressed. Go read the story, pull down the document, and y'all peruse it for yourself. The facts are there.